Respected youngsters, welcome. Happy that we are meeting every day. It's a big task and challenge, and I tell you, not an easy thing. Every day sparing time to study Gita. And if you are able to do little homework also of contemplation, making your own notes, seeing its importance, and trying to practice in your life, you are a genius. So close and near to the divinity to be blessed by. Congratulations anyway for being regular, and my thanks to you that because of you I also come and sit every day to do this study of our great textbooks. And this is the only way wherein through our efforts we go on increasing our understanding, knowledge, and live life according to the knowledge for reduction of not only the present mistakes but the future problems. In the present, problems doesn't appear, but all mistakes we do in the present lead as a or result as problems for the future. So yes, it is tough, it is difficult, but you have to have the jnanam. And other than the great rishis, munis, and avatars through shastra, there's no way for authentic, correct jnanam. Jnanam regarding our duties outside and our responses to the world outside. Jnanam regarding our own faculties and how to manage them, master and use them for what. And Jnanam regarding what is our ultimate goal for which we are sent on to this world. So all these things we have to be thorough. And why we don't know all these things now, I'll reveal the secret to you today. Ki, we have become human just now in body. So into the human body we came who lived for millions of lives as animals. All those animalistic tendencies of enjoyments, cruelties, sleepings, fighting with others, these are all still with us. But we are into human body and all opportunities are given us for us to evolve. Knowing this, we should struggle to evolve in which through the knowledge we go on learning things, same time all the animalistic tendencies we curb. If we don't curb them, then we go back to animalistic life only. Remember, we were animals, we came as human. Now, bringing with all animal habits. Suddenly, the human life is given. We try to enjoy the animalistic tendencies in the human lives. What do you say? All amenities and what do you call conveniences. Like a drinks and drug addict. Suddenly, if you give him 1 lakh rupees, he will not say, अच्छा 1 लाख दिया मैं जाके मंदिर में पूजा करता हूँ दान धर्म करता हूँ. No, he will enjoy his habits of drinks and drugs with this 1 lakh. The human life is like 1 lakh rupees. We are drunkard and drug addict like a animalistic life living. Our life is like animals. Animal is only enjoy, bhoga, sleep, mate, fight with others for survival. So we are given the human sophisticated mind, buddhi, senses and all. They are like 1 lakh rupees. But we are who? The animals, like the drunkard and drug addict. We are like animals in the earlier life. All those tendencies we have. Therefore, with the human life, what do we do? Live like animal. This is what's happening. We should know it. And we should also know that those animal tendencies, karma karke, these human facilities that are given, we have to use them to evolve. Evolution is what? In keeping the body fit, not the enjoyments. Keeping the senses fit, not the enjoyments. Keeping the mind calm and quiet, not indulging in wrong emotions and quarrels. Using the intellect to know the truth, know the reality, know about the know-hows of everything of the world. All that is given in Shastra. Therefore, the more we study the Shastras, the more the Jnanam we gain, the more refined becomes our intellect equipments, the more better becomes our life lived, the more we are evolving. So, evolution is through the knowledge and living life according to knowledge. And the final knowledge is everything is one divinity, one truth. Experiencing it on the seat of meditation and continuing it everywhere. Like you buy 3 or 4 cars and 5, 6 houses. You travel in all of them and stay. You say, "ये मेरा घर है, मेरा car है." These are money bought and registered at the outer world level. In the knowledge, what happens? Everything has its own substratum. That substratum is one without second. That one without substratum second is me. Therefore, I am everything. He doesn't enter any car, he doesn't enter any house, but says, Ye mera hai. In the same way, I live only through this one equipment, but I know through all of them I alone am there. This is called the final evolution of the Jnanam. Slowly, slowly we reach. And that is done through the Vibhaga Yoga in our third Jnana Shatkam. That's how we are together. So, welcome. Let us increase our Jnanam, live life according to Jnanam, and thus evolve. Let us not, in human life, live life like the animals. That animalistic urges will continuously attack. We have to curb them, we have to control them, we have to master them, we have to escape from them. For that only the Shastra, the Satsanga, the self-accepted disciplines imposed by the Guru, the parents, ये सारे हमारे अंदर के शैतान, हैवान, पशु को control करने के लिए. You know, if you leave a tiger and lion among the people, it will kill everyone. So too, it has to be controlled. So too, the tiger, lion of our mind, intellect cannot be let loose. It has to be controlled. For that only all disciplines. Be careful about this understanding. Okay. Now, welcome. Let's do our four programs. First is our chanting regular. Second is our chamaka prashna. Fourth अनुवाका today we will do. अब देखो देखो पूरा रुद्रम का 11-12 नमकम हो गया, चमकम का 3 हो गए, फोर्थ एक हफ्ते में ये भी हो जाएगा. How many things we are teaching, learning. In Geetha, in the 10th sloka, we will do the second value. Total it is 9 plus 3, 12, 13, 14th value. 15th का भी हम देखेंगे by chanting 11th mantra. Then in our chanting learnings, yesterday we concluded Ganapati Pratah Smaranam. Today we will do Surya Pratah Smaranam. 3 or 4 days it will take one sloka. Okay, let us start. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. First one we have done. Chamaka Prashna, fourth Anuvakam. Before that, 1 minute Sankalpa. Om Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahma Vidya Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharya Bhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Namaha Tesham Sarvesham Krupānugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmike Bodhasya Asmin Kshane Eva Anubhav Siddhyartham Purane Ityasokta Bhagavad Bhagavata Harishmani Guru Devata Darshananugranubhav Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Svaidika Hindu Samskrutehe Sampradayanam Shastrana Puruttanjagana विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त अर्थम ये भक्ता साधक अस्माकं सह अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थाप कार्य निश्चिताः कंकणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि शक्ति संपदा अनुकूलता साधना प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम समस्त युवानां ये अस्मिन् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगताः तेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये सनातन धर्म भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति भगवत भक्ति गुरु भक्ति देशभक्ति माता पितृभक्ति धर्म भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम श्री चमक प्रश्नस्य चतुर्थोन्वाकस्य पारायणं गीता पारायणं त्रयोदशोऽध्यायस्य अध्ययनं श्री सूर्य प्रातः स्मरणस्य पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ रुद्र प्रश्नः चमक प्रश्नः चतुर्थोऽनुवाकः. फोर्थ अनुवाक my dear friends 3 times. ओम अथ रुद्र प्रश्नः चमक प्रश्नः चमक means chame means this also O Lord give me, this also O Lord give me, like that a list of more than 200 things we have asked in this. We are asking in the first one namaka prashna namaha namaha namo namo salutations to O Lord. So we should do salutations to God and you will ask him what we need from him. Among that, depending on different timings and requirements, he goes on giving us the things, but we can ask. Definitely he gives. Start. Fourth Anuvakam. Chaturtho Anuvaka. Om Urkcha me Sonrata cha me Payascha me Rasascha me Ghrutancha me Madhucha me Sagdhischa me Sapidhischa me Krushischa me Vrushthischa me Jaitrancha ma Audbhidyam cha me Rayishcha me रायश्च मे पुष्टञ्च मे पुष्टिश्च मे विभुच मे प्रभुच मे बहुच मे भूयश्च मे पूर्णञ्च मे पूर्णतरञ्च मे क्षितिश्च मे कूयवाश्च मेऽन्नं च मे क्षुश्च मे व्रीहयश्च मे यवाश्च मे मासाश्च मे मासाश्च मे तिलाश्च मे मुद्गाश्च मे खल्वाश्च मे गोधूमाश्च मे मसुराश्च मे प्रियङ्गवश्च मे नवश्च मे श्यामाकाश्च मे नीवाराश्च मे अगेन ओम ऊर्च मे सोनृता च मे वयश्च मे रसश्च मे घृतं च मे मधु च मे सग्धिश्च मे सपीतिश्च मे कृषिश्च मे वृष्टिश्च मे जैत्रं च औद्भिद्यं च मे रयिश्च मे रायश्च मे पुष्टं च मे पुष्टिश्च मे विभु च मे प्रभु च मे बहु च मे भूयश्च मे पूर्णं च मे पूर्णतरं च मे क्षितिश्च मे पूयवाश्च मे नञ्च मे क्षुश्च मे व्रीहयश्च मे यवाश्च मे माशाश्च मे तिलाश्च मे मुद्गाश्च मे खल्वाश्च मे गोधूमाश्च मे मसुराश्च मे प्रियङ्गवश्च मे नवश्च मे श्यामाकाश्च मे नीवाराश्च मे ॐ शान्तिः 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 once more ॐ ऊर्क्ष मे सोनृता च मे पयश्च मे रसश्च मे घृतं च मे मधुश्च मे सग्धिश्च मे सपेतिश्च मे कृषिश्च मे वृष्टिश्च मे जैत्रं च औद्भिद्यं च मे रयिश्च मे रायश्च मे पुष्टं च मे पुष्टिश्च मे विभु च मे प्रभु च मे बहु च मे भूयश्च मे पूर्णञ्च मे पूर्णतरञ्च मे क्षितिश्च मे कूयवाश्च मेऽन्नञ्च मे क्षुश्च मे व्रीहयश्च मे यवाश्च मे माशाश्च मे तिलाश्च मे मुद्गाश्च मे खल्वाश्च मे गोधूमाश्च मे मसुराश्च मे प्रियङ्गवश्च मे नवश्च मे श्यामाकाश्च मे निवाराश्च मे ॐ शान्तिः 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 all the dhanyas in one shloka, all metal things in another shloka, all good qualities another shloka, all powers and strengths in another shloka, all dhyana and bhakti are in this way. Each of the anuvaka a list of a set of things we keep on asking. So isme if you see today wala urk chame, sunruta chame, then good speech, payaha, milk, rasaha, rasas, ghrita, ghee, madhu is the shahadu, sagdihi, the food eatable, sapiti, krushi, vrushti, jaitram, audbidyam, all of them are related to the food items are asked. Now, in the third program, like every day today, we are into Gita Adhenam, 13th chapter, Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga Yoga. What is Kshetra? What is Kshetragna explained? Now, before Gnayam is being told to make us qualified to receive the Gnaya Jnana without any problem for our heart, intellect to have that clarity, purity, rarity, subtlety, divinity, beauty, we are told to practice the values. So, for a sufficient period of time. Let us love these values. Let us understand thoroughly these values, their necessity, their benefits, their techniques to follow them, and let us follow them, taking it as challenge, and thus become stronger through these values, contender for receiving that Devastus Jnanam. Without all these values, also one can live like animals, as we just now saw discussed in our introduction. And to fall is easy, to rise is difficult. The rising is called evolution, is called our human life. We have to strive for it. We cannot let ourselves lose to fall down. Then it's an insult. Many people do, they are immature. They have not studied Gita. They have not met the Mahatmas. They have not studied other Shastras. Therefore, their buddhis are not opened up. Now, you are listening, you are getting opened up. Therefore, you must understand the necessity of evolving through practicing the values rather than living life without values, full of licentiousness on the name of freedom, becoming a bhogi, indulgent, living like animal and troubling the whole world also with papa and dharma and all other negative qualities. Not allowed. Okay, and that is why Bhagavan taught us 40 values in the 13th chapter, 12th chapter. In second chapter also many more. In the 16th also will teach now present context. In the chapter 13, 20 values are taught. So among them, 9 in the first sloka, 3 in the second, 2 in the next one. So that 8th sloka, 9 value, 9th sloka, 3 value, 12 values we have seen in the 10th sloka. After 2 value, first one we have seen, total 13 values are seen. 7 more have to be seen in the 3.5 slokas. Then the Gnayam will be told. Then Prakriti Purusha will be told. This is how this 13th chapter is most powerful, most substantial from the Jnana standpoint. And you have to listen not once, many times. As I told you, as you grow in your age, your Bheja also grows to understand. And you are seeing the world, you are experiencing the world. Many of the data will be there with you, even to analyze and understand the facts or the truths. Okay, today we'll do the second value. So we'll chant those 3 slokas once, but the 11th sloka will chant 4 times. Okay, then just enumeration of all the 9 plus 3 values and just revision of the 13th value. 14th we'll study today. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगः अष्टम नवम दशम एकादश श्लोकाः श्रीभगवानुवाच एय्थ वन वन्स् अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः नैन्थ वन इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अनहङ्कार एव च जन्म मृत्युजरा व्याधि दुःखदोषानुदर्शनं टेन्थ वन असक्तिरनभिष्वङ्गः पुत्रदारगृहादिषु नित्यं च समचित्तत्वम् इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु हो गया now the 11th one 4 times okay 4 plus 2 6 times मयि चानन्ययोगेन मयि चानन्ययोगेन मयि चानन्ययोगेन मयि चानन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी 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 विविक्तदेशसेवित्वं 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 विविक्तदेशसेवित्वम् अरतिर्जनसंसदे अरतिर्जनसंसदि 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 together 2 times श्रीभगवानुवाच मयि चानन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी विविक्तदेशसेवित्वम् अरतिर्जनसंसदि again मयि चानन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी विविक्तदेशसेवित्वम् अरतिर्जनसंसदि. Dear friends, there's so many, including you till now, who are enjoying Hahu in the world of indulgence. It's so many variety of doings and involvements. Maja, maja. But there is also maja in growing in life. There is also maja in doing the practice of jnana, doing the practice of bhakti. It is challenging, it is tough, but one can enjoy. Don't you see some youngsters? They enjoy. They are matured from many lives they brought. So too, there can be ecstasy, there can be joy, there can be celebration in learning and living life according to values. The other enjoyments are temporary. En route, they force us to do so many bad things, which will result in so many of problems in future. But the practice of value may be difficult in the beginning, but it is an eternal benefit thing to us. Throughout the life, those values will help us. Wherever we go, we are loved, we are recognized, we are valued because of the values which you have practiced and mastered them. Think it is your choice, with your दिमाग है ना थोड़ा तो कम से कम आप सोच लो. Though it is difficult, learning and practicing and habitually living the life of values you want to prefer, or no, it is difficult for me. How can I do all of that? I am a buffalo, I am an animal. I will only live life like this. I can't. If you say, who can help? That's why God and gurus, they just keep quiet. They give all support, all knowledge, all guidance, all well wishes, all required inspirations. But listening to all of that, getting interested and inspired, it is we who have to practice. And therefore, we will be the first beneficiary. ये बात जिसके दिमाग में आया कि चलो मैंने अपने जीवन को क्या कहते हैं तबाह नहीं करूंगा, उसको आगे तरक्की कराऊंगा, दे आर द वंस रियली इवॉल्विंग ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. Do you think, can you be one of them? Are you having that maturity and guts to use your intellect to see and discriminate between the earlier living lower life and the Gita teaching higher life? समझ सकते हैं क्या दिमाग में? अगर है सोचने की क्षमता, समझने की क्षमता, अपने ट्रैक को चेंज करने का, वेलकम. You are you are welcomed and you are assured of growing. Like some are by birth natural singers. Some are trained to sing. Some so much trained, but temporarily they'll be bathroom singers. Some, how much ever you try them, they will be useful only to disperse the crowd. यार सब इकट्ठा हो गए इधर, पुलिस को बुलाने से पहले जाके दो गाना गाओ उधर, वो भाग जाएंगे. Same is applied to spirituality. Some youngsters, by birth, by nature, are into that study of Shastra and highest level of maturity and understanding. Some are there who are trained like you all are. If you are regular, you are getting the training from the entire Guru Parampara. The other ones are there, irregular ones, and they come, but they are much into worldliness. Slowly, slowly, they leave this. And the fourth category, wo hai, totally into the worldliness and all. They don't care any of these positive values or spirituality or knowledge or the devotion or any of these things. What do you belong to? It is your subjective personal. Even God won't involve. How can I say anything? मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आपको, अपने आप को पूछ लो, आपको क्यों क्या पसंद है, कौन सा जीवन जी रहे हो. हाँ पूछोगे स्वामी सजेस्ट व्हाट सजेशन यू वांट फ्रॉम मी, बी ए स्पिरिचुअल ओनली, grow in these things. That's what will be my suggestion. How can I suggest you anything else? So work hard to lift yourself even in these values and devotions and knowledges also of the self, etc. Don't just get caught up in your professions, earning the money, indulging with that, with the things bought, and some small family, friend circle. That's any animalistic life. Anybody can do that. बट ये शास्त्र पढ़ना, इसमें की बातों को समझना, उसके अनुसार वैल्यूज को जीना, मजेदार बात. वेलकम टू यू. ओके. समानित्वम, egolessness, adammitvam, hypocrisilessness, ahimsa, non-harming, shanti, infinite patience to forgive, arjavam, straightforwardness, acharya upasanam, loving respect, reverence and upasana to our own great gurus. Shaucham, inner purity, outer purity. Sthiryam, sthirata in the goal that is chosen. Atma vinigraha, every faculty of ours is fully in our control, which is many, many lives practice. Ek life mein nahi hota. That all the Atma named Indriyas, mind, Sharira, बुद्धि, प्राण, इन सबका नियंत्रण करना अनेक अनेक जन्मों का फल है. करते जाओ, होएगा. आत्म विनिग्रह हो गया. नहीं ना. Now the 10th one, इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम, which is so tough for you, the youngsters, but if you develop your Pratibhaksha Bhavana and if you are inspired to live higher life, then definitely you will develop Vairagya. है ना. As I told you, for all these values, 90 years का उम्र हुआ फिर भी एक भी वैल्यू नहीं प्रैक्टिस करने वाला, ऐसे यूजलेस वर्थलेस बुढ़ाऊ भी हैं. और from the young age like you of the 20 only, people are engaged in practicing the values and they become masters. ऐसे भी लोग हैं दुनिया में. You see whom you want to be inspired from. So खासकर ये वाला इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्य. Then anahankara evacha. All the time, no ahankara, no ego. Claiming is not there. Everything is done through me by the Lord. Offered to Him only. Then the most important but tough one, Devi Varastevisa, Janma Mrutyu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Dosha Anudarshanam. Anu, all the time, Dukkha and Dosha Darshanam.
seeing the probable miseries that are going to come from it, and all the shortcomings and bondages they
superimpose on us. Which are they? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. With that, we get Vairagya. That's why Jana, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Dosha, Anudarshanam. There I told you, no, Sukha Darshanam, Guna Darshanam makes us slaves to the world. Dukkha Darshanam, Pratipaksha Bhavana, Dosha Darshanam is the one which makes us withdraw from the world. This is a Gita. Gita is Moksha Shastra given for the deep seekers. For the seekers at that level, they have to be told the true facts of how to do sadhana. Therefore, for them it is said, he just to see the dukkha and dosha in all these things which are naturally there, you're not superimposing. That seeing of dukkha and dosha in these things reduces your attachment slavery to them. Relatively, your mind is calm and quiet. Now I'll teach you the Tattvasi Mahavakya or the Shastras, Upanishads, which teach out the Brahma Tattva. नाउ यू मेडिटेट रियलाइज इट. गीता का ये लेवल वाला इन लोगों के लिए बता रहे हैं. जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुख दोष अनुदर्शन. With that, the 12th value is over. Now the 13th one yesterday we exhaustively studied. Yesterday और day before भी थोड़ा वो भी एक बार देख लो फिर आ जाओ. तो 14th value will conclude. What is the 13th value? Yesterday we saw asaktiranabhishvangah putra Grihadishum. Asakti, absolutely freeing our own mind from any expectation from anything or being. क्या मजेदार बात है ना. And you know, it's only your sankalpa slowly becomes desire, and that desire in your mind you expect from someone, and that you attach to that person or that thing. In these desires, because of which you are attached to things and beings of the world, 95% are not required. Only 5% are required, and that you can earn. You need not depend on others. So, in any case, depending on others is a slavery that creates an attachment in you, thing or being. Then you become so, because of slavery, weak that you cannot stand in your life for higher achievements. Useless fellow you are. है ना, जो लोग टीवी में सेल फोन में आसक्त हो गए, ईटिंग में निद्रा में आसक्त हो गए, दोस्तों के साथ घंटों गप्पे मार के घूमने का. तो will he be useful even for a minimum municipal councillor work in politics? Then how can we imagine him to be MLA, MP, chief minister and prime minister? So to such person can't even be a shopkeeper in the chemist shop. How can you imagine him to be a student of medicine studying for 15 years and becoming specialized doctor? This stupid fellow with so many attachments, etc., he can't even little bit also, technological computer thing he can't learn, even the basic languages. Then how can you expect him to be the highly professional computer expert with all the softwares, everything known? है ना? Can he do any social service, political service, professional service to the world? Forget, he himself cannot grow. He will only misuse all the funds given by parents and the opportunities given by the God. Such a fellow who has got asakti for the lower things in the world. Another thing is, mind always is agitated. You can never focus on the higher goal when you have asakti in the mind. Therefore, asakti means sakti rahityam. Sakti means attachment. Saja sakti, bhaja bhakti, mocha mukti, racha rakti. That is the past passive participles. Asakti. Don't attach. So to anabhishwangaha, don't identify. Very sublime it is. People identify with the dog also. So many, then the dog dies or goes away, leaving the this fellow for 1 month bedridden, he will also die like the dog. Abhishwanga hai wo. Remember, attachment and identification are very dangerous things, especially for the one who want to fulfill his duties, who want to serve the community, and who want to grow spiritually. These two are the terrible bacteria and virus. Eat away all our vitalities inside, make us ineffective. अब एक एक चीज का ही आसक्ति और अविश्वंग तंग करता है, तो कितने चीज है और कितने चीजों को हम बनाने के चक्कर में रफू चक्कर हो रहे हैं या घूमते जा रहे हैं. Your minds, especially as the youth, are only to get in attachment to some or the other things and mainly beings, and then get identified also. And you justify it sentimentally, emotionally. हम एक ही क्लास में बैठ पढ़ते हैं, एक ही बेंच में बैठते हैं, कभी कॉलेज जाते नहीं, इकट्ठा घूमते हैं, उसके बिना मैं नहीं, मेरे बिना वो नहीं, हम दोनों के बिना पुलिस स्टेशन खाली लगता है, इसलिए हमको डंडा मार के ले जाते हैं हमेशा। हाँ, आसक्ति, अटैचमेंट, अभिश्वंगम, identification. Sakti is attachment, asakti is non-attachment. Abhishwanga is identification, anabhishwanga is non-identification. Towards whom? Putra, Dara, Graha. Putra is children, Dara is wife or husband, Graha is all the mobile immobile property. I told you they are idioms to say things which we think we depend on them, things which we think they depend on us, and all the material things in excesses. एक्सेसेस हमको ना, हमारे पास जो प्रॉपर्टी है हमारे घर में चीज़ें हैं, 90-80% तो अनवांटेड ही है ना? यू हैव 20 पेयर्स ऑफ शू, यू हैव ओनली 2 लेग्स, मैक्सिमम 4 हो सकते, या यू हैव 100 पेयर्स ऑफ ड्रेसेस, यू नीड ओनली 4-5. ऑल दोज एक्सेसेस आर ओनली कॉज ऑफ आवर ट्रबल. ऑब्जेक्ट्स आई एम टेलिंग, मेटेरियल पोर्शन जितना जो रहते उससे ज्यादा नहीं रखना, आसक्ति नहीं रखना, अभिश्वंग आइडेंटिफाई नहीं होना. Then you see the mind how calm, quiet. That mind, which is correct time comes, it is able to sleep. Exactly when he is in any entertainment, he is able to entertain himself. And any work of how much ever task it comes, even for 2 days, 3 days, without break, we'll have to see, do. If he can do it, he is a master of life. That's possible to him because in his mind, no asakti, no abhishwang. And the opposite of it, just I gave you example, इतने attachments है, कितने identification है, his mind is Devadas only, that fellow is lost. You are told to become Kalidas, you can become Purandaradas, you can become Ramadas, you can become Kabirdas, Surdas, Tulsidas, but not Devadas. Isn't it? They all have no attachments, no Abhishwanga, because of which they became such a great achievers. Most of them spiritually. Think out, बेटा, इसमें आपसे कुछ खींच के ले नहीं जा रहे हैं. आपके अंदर जो स्लेवरीज है, जो आउट ऑफ डेल्यूजन, आउट ऑफ कन्फ्यूजन बना के रखा. लाइक यू आर इन द क्लास इन फ्रंट ऑफ, आई एम गिविंग यू गीता, हो गया. उसके बाद दैट आई थिंक अबाउट यू होल डे. अरे बेचारे लंच किए कि नहीं, क्या किए होंगे, तबीयत ठीक ही होगा, सर्दियां बढ़ रहे. दिस कॉल्ड आसक्ति. By having these thoughts, I am only agitating my mind. I am not able to focus on my goal. Other than that, am I able to help you? Or are you able to help me? No. Still that continuous thing is called attachment and expectation from you. I know. Why should I? Think. Very important thought for you. ये जी ऐसे वल्नरेबल होता है, you develop attachments. So to Abhishwanga, identity. I told you the difference between attachment and identity. Asakti. Attachment and identity. Getting some happiness from a thing is attachment. And suffering because some suffering happening in the thing is called identity. Like I told you example, I travel in my scooter or car. It is attachment. Something happens to scooter, I suffer. It is identification. उसको हो रहा है उपाधियों को, not to me, but because my identity I suffer. And when the India loses World Cup, identification with our country so much that we suffer so much. Team which played well, they won. All are human beings only, all are cricket players only. Two teams have to play, therefore the two teams, one is of this nation, other that nation. Whoever plays well, they win. How does it matter? But we have Avishwanga. And those people have their Abhishwanga of that nation. They celebrate their victory. We suffer. One defeated, one victorious. That is always there. But who suffers, who enjoys, depends on your own identification. Abhishwanga. Identification. अनभिष्वंगा ये तीन पुत्र दार गृह इसका लॉजिक क्या है द चिल्ड्रन और वाइफ और they all have come in your life, neither they are whole and soul to you nor you are to them. Before becoming your wife, she is a daughter of her parents, sister of her own brothers and sisters. She has her own college mates. You are not only whole thing to her. Even after that also, you are not the only one. Your mother, father also will have to take care. And you'll have children, she'll have to cater to them, she'll have to take care of the house. When you know this, then that asakti avishwanga dono kam ho jate. So do the children. Children are an individuals came through you with their own agenda. A part of it is fulfilled through you. As they grow, they'll have their friends, their classmates, their other sources of information, knowledge, inspiration. So how you get attached to them thinking that वो सिर्फ मेरे लिए हो सकते ऐसा नहीं होगा. So too the grihadishu, all the materialistic things, you know, they won't be permanent with us. They keep on changing. And everything is not given to us only all the time. It will be taken away from us, given to others. Just I was surprised to see in our whatever the states. इलेक्शन हो गया, पार्टी हार गई, दूसरी पार्टी आ गई. अब दूसरा पार्टी वाला चीफ मिनिस्टर बन भी गया, एक दिन काम शुरू भी कर रहा था, कर दिया 3 दिन पहले. दिस फेलो इज नॉट नोन टू एनीवन दैट वे फेमस. पता है कैंडिडेट है करके, बट नॉट एज ए सीएम. एंड द फेलो वाज ए सीएम एज 10 years. कुर्सी पे बैठे थे, फिसल ही गया, चोट लगा, इज एडमिटेड इन द हॉस्पिटल. somebody. You understand how this gruhadishu, gruha means gruha arama kshetra, dhanakanaka vastu ahana, all of that are temporary. Any moment they come and go. Therefore, don't expect on those ephemeral things permanency and suffer. This is what Asakti Ranavishwanga Uttradhara Gurahadishu Ogaya 13th value. Now the second value of this shloka, in total the 14th one we will see today, and that's enough. What is that? Beautiful. Okay. Nityam cha samachittatvam ishta anishta upapattishu. Nityam means all the time. Samachittatvam. In our chitta there is a samata, there should be a balance. It should not overpower positively nor become shrunk low. When नित्यम च समचित्तत्वम कब रखना है? When to practice them? Ishta anishta upapattishu. Upapatti means obtaining, possessing, getting. When you obtain or you get ishta, what you love or like, anishta or what you don't love or don't like. Samachitta. And that samachitta, everybody does have once or twice. No, nityam samachitta. All the time balanced in your chitta, not getting overpowered by positive or negative. When ishta or anishta in life come to you, and in life it is always what you like, it doesn't come. What you don't like, that alone comes. Even what you like comes, you need not jump out of skin. It can be as mundane as the food on your dining table. मामा तुम मेरा पसंद वाला के बनाते ही नहीं है. अरे बेवकूफ, तुम इतना घमंडी अहंकार है तो वाई डोंट टू चेंज टू दिस पॉइंट कि जो भी तुमको पसंद है माता नहीं बनाती है, एंड जो भी माँ बनाती है उसको पसंद करना शुरू करना. विल यू एबल टू सफर? विल यू सफर इफ यू कैन चेंज योर माइंड लाइक दैट? इष्ट का मिलता ही नहीं. You will not have good person as your friend, or even a friend, he will not do favor to you, he will only take things from you. And what you don't like, those things come. Ishta anishta upapattishu. It can be object, it can be a person, that person's behavior with you, it can be your job, person में your boss, your relatives, your wife or children, neighbors. इष्ट वाले मिलेंगे, कभी अनिष्ट वाले.
So the problem is not arrival or departure of people or things, our own ishta anishta. Therefore, if you don't have the ishta and anishta, like earlier time, the girl, boy, they all don't have ishta and anishta. They leave it to parents. So parents go through all the jataka chakra and everything. Sara dekakar, they fix the marriage. Up now this fellow is going to be husband, she's going to be wife. Okay. Then from the day of marriage, in a year or 2 year time, they understand each one's limitations or in positivities. Then they adjust, and for 75 years they celebrate the marriage anniversary. And today, stupid fellows, I love her and she loves only superficial looks or money, never looking the inside character and instead heart. Both of them are bankrupt as regard the good values are concerned. And that will come out and it's intolerable. Then जट मंगनी पट ब्याह थट क्या कहते हैं तीसरा तलाक. They we can't live together. And in every movie, that's what's shown. Wife leaving husband, husband leaving the wife, and living together. All nonsense things which are against our Sanatana Dharma's rules. Every rubbish is done. On those ऐसा नहीं था. शास्त्रोक्त पंडित जी and hundreds of people are invited in under their presence with the Veda mantras. The marriage is done. Come what may, dharme cha arte cha kame cha nadi charami nadi charitavya. Throughout life I am holding your hand, and she says, he says, whole life they stay together. Then she says, your ishta is my ishta. He says, your ishta is my ishta. They never have problem. What a beautiful life. Example I am giving. And remember, in life, what we deserve we get, not what we like or desire. And what we have already worked for in the past, that will come to us. And also, we are part of the totality. We are part of the total. No? The whole world is a part of total. So it caters to the totality, not you only an individual. If you become adamant that मुझे ऐसा ही चीज मिलना है, नहीं मिलता हो, सफर करोगे तो. Ishta Anishta Upapatti. And in the houses, all useless parents destroy their children by teaching them to have so many Ishta Anishta. दैट फेलो 1 साल का भी नहीं है गधा बेवकूफ उल्लू. उसको पूछते हैं बेटा बताओ ये तेरे को पसंद है कि वो पसंद है. वहां से ही इज ट्रेन्ड टू टॉक अबाउट इष्ट एंड अनिष्ट. इन आवर चाइल्डहुड नहीं होता था. Father will go to cloth shop, he will buy the cloth and all sizes are known to the दर्जी. उसको दे देते हैं. चारों भाइयों को सबको एक ही तरह का शर्ट साइज अपना बनाकर घर देते हैं. भगवान के सामने रखना, पहनना वर्ड खुशी से. दीपावली संक्रांति को नया ड्रेस मिला. Not even one thought of Papa, I'll come to with you the shop and I select what I want or like. You just shut up. That's it. That was a great joy. Huh? And we used to respect our parents so much. They also used to see what is required for us, not what is ishta or anishta for us. They were matured. क्या बढ़िया होता था. चीजें कम होते थे लेकिन आनंद बहुत. अभी दिस फेलो आज जो इष्ट है कल नहीं होता because another advertisement came or he has seen some other fellow and his mind mood itself changed. तो इष्ट अनिष्ट हो गया, अनिष्ट इष्ट हो गया and कष्ट ही कष्ट. That is why all people in the shop are called customer. कष्ट उठा उठा के मर जाते हैं भाग भाग के दुकान में. Never have ishta and anishta. Reduce them. Don't ask mama, mama, what are you making today in the lunch? Even if she says, बेटा तुमको क्या बनाऊं, है ना, है ना. Like an intelligent husband, when wife asks, क्या बनाओ आपको दोपहर में, he says two things. जो तुमको अच्छा है बनाओ, ब्रैकेट में कहता है जो भी बनाओ एक ही तरह रहता है. What is special by telling you anything you make it? You are the one, because of you I am getting vairagya. There are some cooks, wife or husband, ऐसे खाना बनाते बंदे का पूरा खाने का शौक ही निकल गया. Then he can take the name of the Lord with the mouth instead of eating the food. You understand? Never ask, ये बनाओ मेरे लिए. Even they ask you whatever you make. You conquer yourself. Otherwise, with ishta and ishta, mind gets conditioned. After that, the best thing also you may get, but you will say, no, ये मेरा पसंद वाला नहीं है, तो I can't enjoy it. Common sense की बात है. Enemies are not the things or beings around. Our own likes, dislikes. If you can curb them, so nityam samachitvatvam, ishta anishta upapatti. है ना? Never have the ishta and ishta. If you have, then you will never get according to them. Then you unnecessarily become vishama in your chitta, you get disturbed and miserable. Everywhere it is. You work for a goal, no doubt. But while pursuing it, sometimes you may not achieve it. Be happy with that. Like I tried for civil service IAS. But नहीं मिला, IRS मिला, nothing less. Revenue भी better है, IFS मिला, is very good. Enjoy that. Don't suffer कि मुझे ये नहीं मिला. Work for a goal. But whatever comes, be samachitta. In other things of the worldly, इष्ट अनिष्ट रखो ही मत, entertain ही मत करो. Whatever comes, take it as prasad of the Lord. Sometimes some things come which seemingly not suitable to your mind and all. Samachittatvam. Just maintain the mind's balance. Nityam, all the time. This is the value number 14. Okay, we'll stop it today. This is how 14 values you've seen. 6 more we'll do. Then Gnayam will be told. Then Prakriti Purusha will be told. That is how Bhagavan is empowering us with knowledge. Knowledge is the most valuable thing. Om asaktiranaveshvangaha putradara gruhadishu nityam cha samachittatvam ishtanishtopabattishu. Okay. Now Bhagavan Surya, we do the Pratah Smaranam 1, 2, 3 and Palashruti 4. First, again, Smarami, Namami, Bhajami, like every day. So today also first loka Pratah Smarami. Early morning I do the Smarana, consciously remembering of. Khalu means indeed. Whom? Tat Savituhu Varenyam Rupam. That Lord Surya's most divine Rupa, bright, brilliant, along with the Mandalam. Hmm? Okay, Savituhu Varenyam Rupam. That Lord Surya's bright, brilliant, he is at one place but spreading all his kiranas to entire three worlds of Swarga, Bhu and Mantariksha Lokas and giving them life. I do the bhajana of that Savituhu. Savita is a masculine word. It is not feminine. Like Pitru, Pita, Bhratru, Bhrata. In the same way, Savitru, Savita. Takenly, Savita is a masculine word. But people give it to the girls also. Chalo, theek hai. So, Savituhu, Savita, Shashti Vibhakti of that Lord Surya, Pratah Smarami, I remember in the morning, Varenyam Rupam. Varenya means Varaniyam means worthy of worshipping, worthy of getting inspiration from, as to how the Surya with his own brightness and brilliance helping the whole world. I also, you also should become bright and brilliant in our knowledge. With that knowledge, we must help the whole world in its prosperity, progress, and achievements. Inspiration from every of the phenomenal forces. When we get it and become a contributor to the total, we are really growing and maturing. That is the only way to come out of the cocooned individuality and selfishness and arrogance and the frustrations and miseries. ये तुमको 10,000 जन्म के बाद भी समझ में आए, यू आर लकी. इसी जन्म में आ गया तो यू आर ए महायोगी ओनली. Wherein whatever the faculties I have, with that I have to serve the total. In that service to the total, I, the individual, have to get dissolved along with my own personal demands, cravings, problems, sufferings. मजा आता है. Surya Bhagavan is an example for that. He burns out himself to give heat and light to all through, right from the beginning of creation. Continuously he is doing it. So that Varenyam Rupam Pratah Smarami. Then कहते हैं Mandalam Ruchaha Atha. The whole Surya Mandala is the one from where the Rigveda has come out. Tanuhu Yajumshi. From the body of Bhagavan Surya, Yajurveda came. Then Kiranaha. From the rays of the Lord Surya, Samaveda has come. And that Surya is the one around whom The earth is moving, and the whole solar system is that way moving. The galaxies are moving. They just go toward the black hole, they dissolve. Again, the new galaxies will come in the cosmos. Eternally, that's all going on. The stars which you are seeing now, some of them are long way gone into black hole. They have gone dissolved only. But the light is coming up to us. लाइक फटाके फूट गया हो गए हो, लेकिन उसकी कांति और थोड़े समय के लिए रहती है, बट द थिंग इज गॉन. इन दैट वे एवरीथिंग इज मूविंग, ग्रोइंग. कभी इकट्ठे होते हैं, कोई अलग होते हैं, कोई टूट जाते हैं, बिग बैंग्स होते हैं, ऑल ऑफ दैट इन द कॉस्मोस. सो मेनी हैपन. इट्स अ बिग माइंड ब्लोइंग नॉलेज. क्या? तो छोड़ो. यहाँ कहते हैं कि दिट लॉर्ड सूर्यास मंडलम इज ऋग्वेद. Then Tanu, his whole body is Yajurveda. Kiranas are the Samaveda. Then, because of the earth rotating around him, and we are in that earth, for us, Prabhavadi Hetum. It is the because of Surya around him, earth moving, that the years come. साल पूरा है ना. एक साल में भूमि पूरा अपने चारों तरफ हर दिन में घूमती है, सूर्य भगवान के चारों तरफ. Because of that, 1 year happens. एक साल 365 दिन और पावला 25, इसलिए 1 लीप ईयर इन एवरी 4th year. एक डे एक्स्ट्रा होता है. Our Sanatana Dharma rishis have selected or observed, they found that the years which happen after 60, again they start another new cycle of same type of years. 60 साल, इसलिए किसी के 60 साल होते हैं, he has completed 1 cycle. षष्टि पूर्ति करते हैं उसका, उनका. And those samvatsras are named. Like we have months: Chaitra, Vaishakha, Jyeshtha, Ashadha, Shravana, Bhadrapada, Ashwin, Kartika, Marsha, Pusha, Magha, Palguna. The fortnights, Shukla and Krishna. The week, है ना, Adi, Soma, Mangala, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani. Ayanas, hemispheres, northern, southern. Uttarayana, Dakshinayana. Same way. Rutus we have, Shad Rutus. है ना, वसंत ऋतु, ग्रीष्म ऋतु, वर्ष ऋतु, शिशिर ऋतु, शरद ऋतु, हेमंत ऋतु. So to have 60 years. है ना. प्रभवा, विभवा, शुक्ला, प्रमोदुता, प्रजोत्पत्ति, अंगिरस, भव, युवा, धातु. In this way, the whole years 60, they are there. Narayana. Like as we say today is called as what? Ki, it is called Shobhakrut is the name of the year. Dakshina Ayana, Sharad Rutu, it is Kartika Masa, it is Bahula Paksha, and today is Ekadashi. Today's Ekadashi has got a special name also given. Hmm. This is called Utpanna Ekadashi, some special name. But it is Shobhakrut Nama Samvatsara. तो here भगवान सूर्य के चारों तरफ घूमने के कारण our earth is called, these years are happening, प्रभवा, विभवा, शुक्ला इत्यादि. Therefore, प्रभवादि हेतुम. Then Brahma Haratmakam, and he is of the nature of Brahmadeva and also Shiva Bhagavan. Alakshyam. Alaksha is Gati, is ability. Cannot be estimated by us. Achintya Rupam, his original status also, we cannot meditate on. So this is the first shloka. Okay, let us chant the whole one. Om Ata Shri Suryasya Pratah Smaranam. Om Pratah Smarami Khalu Tat Saviturvarenyam Rupam Himandalam Ruchota Tanurya Jomshi Samaniyasya Kiranaha Prabhavadi Hetum Brahmaharatmakamalaksham Achintya Rupam प्रातर्नमामि तरणिं तनुवाङ्मनोभिः ब्रह्मेन्द्रपूर्वकसुरैर्नुतमर्चितं च वृष्टिप्रमोचनविनिग्रहहेतुभूतं त्रैलोक्यपालनपरं त्रिगुणात्मकं च प्रातर्भजामि सवितारमनन्तशक्तिं पापौघशत्रुभयरोगहरं परं च तं सर्वलोककलनात्मक कालमूर्तिं गोकण्ठबन्धनविमोचनम् आदिदेवं श्लोकत्रयमिदं भानोः प्रातःकाले पठेत्तु यः स सर्वव्याधिनिर्मुक्तः परं सुखमवाप्नुयात् इति सूर्यस्य प्रातः स्मरणम्. Okay, in this way, Surya Pratah Smaran out of 3, 1 we learned. Geetha, the 14th value is a, and our Rudra Namaka Chamaka, 4th Anuvakam done. Then our earlier slokas we chanted. Now be regularly exposed to this way and just catch the essence. What is done, for what purpose it is done of every class. Every earlier 2 slokas are to invoke the Guru and our togetherness. Rudra chanting we are doing to invoke Shiva Kripa and the Veda Mantra Ucharana Abhyas. Gita, we are studying for expanding our knowledge of the entire life as given by Sri Krishna, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Again, we are doing this Stotra Pata to keep us in touch with the Lord in one or the other form so that we are always tuned to Him and continuously being empowered positively and we don't fall into worst lower level in our life. Left to ourselves without any of these positivities, we know how we get into the company of negative and keep on falling down and down and down till we get dusted and done and dusted and destroyed. Okay, thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shantimapnuyat Shanto Mucheta Vandebhya Muktashanyanumojit Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachite Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Shishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Parapurushibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Om Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. और श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, सदगुरु परम्परा की जय, सूर्य भगवान की जय, आज के आनंद की जय। हर नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव हर, सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम, गोविंदा गोविंद, जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय। समस्त युवा मंडली की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय। आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। May we all, by God's Guru's grace, Shruti Mata's Kripa, study Shastras, digest all the meanings that are given, and find through them our ultimate goal and work towards it and fulfill ourselves in reaching it. While doing so, all small little inner and outer whatever problems come, may we have the maturity and blessings to tackle all of them, negotiate through all of them, and keep on evolving, keep on moving. Thus, our presence in this life should help us in growing spiritually, and our presence give that joy, that peace, that solace, that comfort to the whole world around us. That is our goal. Thank you. Yeah, beta. See you tomorrow.